to another Science at Home. For today's activity, you're going to need some vinegar. I just transferred some of it to a smaller glass here. You'll want a plate, and then you're going to need some paper towel. And then lastly, you're going to need some pennies. Now you want to get a range of pennies. So I've got some here from 2019, and I have some going all the way back to the 1960s. You want to make sure you've got a pretty wide range of pennies. You might have to do a little digging for that. But what we're going to do is a chemistry experiment here. So I'm going to take my pennies and lay them out on the paper towel. And then what I'm going to do next is pour my vinegar onto my paper towel and my plate here. And you want to get enough on there so that the paper towel is pretty well soaked. There we go. So I've got quite a bit on there. It's nice and soaked. And then this is actually going to take a little bit of time. So you're going to want to leave your pennies on your paper towel. You probably can come and check on them every 3 or 4 hours. You might want to flip them over at that time. But you want to give it about a day or so for the best results. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back and check on it in a while, see how it's going, and then we'll keep updating you on it. Alright, so we're back looking at our results. So we left these pennies on our vinegar-soaked paper towel overnight. And if you get a closer look at them, you're going to notice that you see a lot of green on them, particularly these in the front here. There's some on the pennies in the back, but not as much. And you can see some of the greenish blue on our paper towel as well. So that green there is actually formed by the copper in the penny and the vinegar reacting with the air to create oxidation, and it creates a mineral called malachite. And so that's the green that you're seeing on the penny. Now the reason why our 6 in the front are a little greener than the 3 in our back is because in 1982 the U.S. Treasury, the U.S. Mint, changed the amount of copper in the pennies. So the older pennies before 1982 had about 95% copper on them. So they're pretty heavy with copper, and so it's going to react a lot better. Newer pennies, they don't have as much copper on them. They have actually about 5% on them because the copper is worth more than the actual penny was by that point in time. And so what they do is they use different materials, usually things like zinc, and they coat it with a little bit of copper on the outside. So you will get a little reacting on the newer pennies, but not like the older pennies. So hopefully you saw a very similar result with your experiment as well, and we'll see you for the next activity.